Hello everyone, my name is Mathew McKenna and welcome back to my channel. I've seriously enjoyed doing this series because it's such a good way for me to sort of expand my horizons, learn new stuff about pop music and pop culture in general. And as such, I'm here with another very popular song here today called Havana by Camila Cabello. Probably butchering that pronunciation. Before we start, if you are new here, make sure you head down below and click that subscribe button. Also enable notifications so you get a notification anytime I upload a new video. You don't want to miss if I react to your favorite artist. First off, her hair looks amazing. Just gonna say that's really rad. I really dig her look. I'm also usually not that big a fan of the huge earrings, but she pulls them off like crazy. This might sound really pretentious, but I'm really happy to hear a piano used so effectively and so well in such a popular song. That's really cool. I feel like the piano can make such beautiful music, and especially recently it's sort of taken a back seat to a lot of other instruments, which of course is fine, that's just how things evolve. Music is evolving. But I like hearing it be the highlight of a piece every so often.
Havana, ooh, na, na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh, na, na.
Wow. Okay, this really feels like a throwback. Kind of feels like it's in a slightly older style, like something that kind of sounds like it could have come from a couple of decades ago, which I like actually. But her vocals are very clean as well, which I appreciate. I don't really like when vocals are layered with a bunch of effects.
My heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners. Havana, ooh, na, na.
Oh, wow. Wow, honestly. Wow, that was really well composed. That bass thud coming in just complemented that piano so well. And the vocals too, like it really brought a lot of it together. I really liked that.
He said there's a lot of girls that can do it.
Wow. It's really interesting to me because a lot of the time I think sometimes it's a mistake to have your backup singer be yourself, because I feel like backup singers are supposed to bring an element of depth to a song, which you maybe don't necessarily get as much if the backup singer is just the same voice as the main singer. That said, this is a song that's written well enough that that's just not an issue. The depth is there despite the fact that it's really only like some bass, a basic beat and piano going over a bunch of layered vocals. What's going on right now with the male vocals? Not a fan of that, and I think that's to do with how obviously effect laden they are. It's just a bit too much for me, and it's annoying because I don't think he needs to do it. He's got a nice enough voice. It's actually quite soothing, but for me it's kind of ruined by just having all of this sort of junk chucked on top of it. Just let it shine, man. You don't need to do that. The other problem with effect-heavy vocals like this is I can't really understand a word he's saying. I could understand the rest of the lyrics that she was singing perfectly, but with this guy I can only get the sort of random noises, so I can kind of work out what's supposed to be rhyming with what and what the rhyming syllable is. I literally couldn't tell you what he was trying to say there. I know I sound like such a grandpa, like, don't use technology to make your voice sound different. I just don't like having it done to a point that it distorts the voice, and I guess that's my issue.
My heart is in Havana.
See, her part of the song is good enough that I'm actually going to add this to my playlist after the song, despite the fact that I didn't really like his part at all. I would listen to the song and go through the part that I don't really like, just because it means I can listen to her sing the chorus again. That's kind of how much I enjoy her voice. They seem to be layering more and more in. Now they've added like a trumpet going on in the background, and what I find impressive is that they're not really adding that much. That's just like one more instrument. I'm pretty sure that's the only difference between this and the previous chorus, but it adds so much, and that's because it changes and it's noticeable, and it just fits along with the whole sound as well as playing along with her voice quite well.
My heart is in Havana. My heart is in Havana. Havana, ooh, na, na.
Wow, she just really does have a gorgeous voice, doesn't she? Yeah, honestly, overall, I really liked that song. Like I said though, personally, I think the male vocals there really detracted from the song as a whole, because it was such a clean, beautiful, simple song, and then those vocals just seemed to add a weird layer that didn't really work in my opinion. Sort of changed the whole genre of the song. You could have introduced that sort of rap hip-hop element without changing the actual sound of the song, but I mean, maybe I'm just nitpicking here. Overall, I thought that was a really nice song. But enough about me. What about you? What do you think? Had you heard that song before? What do you think? And if you haven't, what were your first impressions? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a big old thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope you have an awesome time until I see you next. See ya!